What's going on, y'all? Back after yesterday night, I haven't really been on today much, but if I do remember, Bitcoin was the only one that kind of looked decent yesterday. So, just kind of looking at that real quick. We're on the sell side, looking at from the 5 hour. I really did want this area to kind of hold, maybe get back to the 10 or the 20 MA from the second momentum block, but by the time I had got to the validation frame, so my 30 minute, I just felt like price was kind of choppy around, and so I just wanted to get it out of this range, whether that was go up and then stage one, validate that move, and then start its cycle. Not really sure what happens yet from there, so I'm actually gonna look at that now. Okay, so it looks like we kind of haven't really made our move yet. Price is still holding this second momentum block. I usually, when I'm looking at this live, I like to look at it from bullish cycle movement. I just feel like it's easier. I'll still record my data as sells, but for now, that looks fine. To be honest, it looks like it kind of got out of that range. If I was to look at the 30 minute. Yeah, so we're still kind of following in line with what I want to see here. I'm about to update this real quick, kind of get these off of here, because granted, this was from yesterday. So just kind of updating this. I'm honestly not too picky from where exactly I draw this yellow line. I really just use this yellow line to label where stage one is, and from there, what is to come from that. So stage two, whether that's here that I'm drawing from, here that I'm drawing from, but basically it's just the kind of the current range that I want to see price break out of. So if I was just looking at this right now and to draw kind of update, it'd be something like that. If I was to draw, and this would be my first momentum block. So whether I was trading this or just kind of looking at this would be my momentum block one, this would be two. And still, we're kind of in the same boat as we were yesterday. It's still just kind of early for doing stuff. I am glad I got out of this range. This is kind of where we were yesterday. So just kind of looking at price from here, it's really done kind of what I wanted it to do, but it's still too early. It's still just a waiting game for me. Now, this thing can just as easily, if I was to go back to the 5 hour, this thing can just as easily fail back above the MAs. So, breaking, this is what I use. I use the 5 MA, 10 MA, and the 20 MA. I'll break down why one of these days, but for now, this is just what I've been doing. If price was to break these, I would just say that this current cycle that it's in is no longer relevant. So that would just be an easy sideline game for me. As for everything else, there wasn't really anything else I was really looking at. This is kind of all I was really wanting to see yesterday. I'll do my markup here in a second, but I did want to kind of do this first. This is usually what I do first when I get on the market. Just kind of see what, if anything, a day like yesterday, it's only one pair. So today, really the same thing. Like I said, this move has just kind of held itself. Price don't have to deliver like this. I think if we get a cycle that actually does see 3 or 4 momentum blocks, it's gonna look something like that. But on the lower time frame, kind of still, this is where we're at. I need this before I even get to do anything. I gotta see price get below this. So I do have a alert set there, but that is literally it on. Yeah, so I ranked this a B. Everything else, I even dropped some rankings a little bit, like Nasdaq, for instance. This is where we was yesterday. I thought maybe, you feel me, could hold this move a little bit, but at the same time, I don't hate to see this. This one is for today now. We were here, price came up, so it honestly just looks like this wants to get really choppy for the boy. In the meantime, nothing. Just sit on the sideline. Gold, honestly, same thing. It's where it was yesterday. This being the 5 hour chart, it's gonna take some time for this shit to develop. If not this week, maybe next week. You feel me? But like I said, I kind of honestly anticipated that this week was gonna be a big sideline week. Maybe something later in the week I might be able to get something, but the reason for that is just like I said, just the repetition of having this, doing this shit, the same kind of thing you looking for. Like I need a lot to happen. So for instance, when I'm looking at the C time frame, so my 5 hour time frame, I need that large buy up one, clear stage one, so clear like accumulation or distribution if it's on the sell side. Clear momentum validating that, so price actually pushing below that yellow line, and then the smaller stage ones and twos. So just this little push of 2 1 2 1, and anticipation for that to continue. I need all of that, all those four things to happen before I can even drop. And right now, Bitcoin is literally the only pair that's happening on. Up at the top, I said, yeah, everything was a D except GU for right now. That's 6B as a future ticker. So this is what I was just kind of waiting on yesterday. Looks like we're getting that chop. It's kind of accumulating a little bit, but I mean, as for immediate action, there's literally nothing to do. This is it. This literally looks like trading. Some weeks it's gonna look like this, just dry, a lot of sitting on your hands. But I've been doing this shit for a minute, and I feel like weeks like this is where I've blown the calendar just for not being able to sit on my hands and trying to force shit. I know a lot of other people do the same thing. Even people that have been doing this for a long time, just they just feel like something needs to be done every day, and there's just not every day not every day does something need to be done. It's gonna take time like this, and this is what I've realized. I've been getting some of my best results when I'm able to just sit back and just wait for shit to happen. Like it's one thing to have these markups done and stuff, but it's another to actually be able to. Now I'm about to walk away. Like I did this markup in, I don't even know how long that shit took, maybe 20 minutes. That's it. That's literally my chart time for the day, and hopefully tomorrow I could do something more. But I mean, there's like I said, I'm not about to sit here and force shit. So yeah, no, that's literally it. That's all I got. Like I said, I'm trying to get more consistent in this. I know I don't got too many followers on here. If what I'm saying is relevant to you or helping you out, you feel me? Comment, like, comment something that you liked about it or didn't like. I'm trying to get better talking on camera. I got some decent knowledge in my head, but it's another beast to try to formulate sentences out of this shit. So like I said, I wanna try to grow and get a lot better with this shit, because I don't know. I just feel like that'd be a really fun thing to do. Long story short, but that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.